Yeah. So I'll just repeat. So when you do ls-al, if you find out a .git folder, that means it's a Git repository and it has some information about your remote repository and what is a branch and things like that. Yeah. Do a cat.git slash. So to move from one directory to other directory, you have to use slash character. Config, CON, yeah, tab. That should work for you. Yeah, yes. If you do that, you see some information about your. Can you enter?
I'll
Yeah, you have
yeah.
to enter. When I say, I mean, run this or do this, you have to enter. Okay. So you can see that remote origin and branch main at the bottom. So that means where is your remote repository and what is your branch that you're currently using. Whenever you do a git add, git commit, and git push, it will automatically go to this particular repository. If you have permissions to push your changes. Uh, since this is my repository, I don't allow anybody to just push it. It will be asking for a merge request. You have to do a merge. You have to create a merge request. That we'll see later. Okay. Any questions, anyone at this point?
Sir, I have an error message with launching an instance from the GitBash.
Okay, you are one step ahead. Let's see. I mean, let's just figure out other people.
Okay, sir.
Definitely, I'll come back to Pragati. Can you share your screen now? Uh, Ajay, I
Yes,
think
sir.
it is fine with you for now.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen, sir? Hello?
Yes, yes, Pragati. I can.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, sir, I came out of the EC2 machine, but still it did not. I did exit, but I'm still into the EC2 machine only, I think.
No, probably
Yeah.
you used multiple shell, right? That's why it is not coming out. You can do a exit once again. Yeah, you still need to do it because you have probably used bash or shell multiple times. Yeah, you could see that it is exited now.
Okay. Mm.
I'm not really sure. Is there a way to find out how many shells you have moved further, moved ahead? That is that is something which is difficult to identify.
Mhm.
Okay, now type bash so that I'm an okay. Do a PWD. Okay, do a
Okay.
cd tilt export slash DevOps. So whenever we say export and DevOps, it is mostly slash. You have to prefix with slash before export, and don't type it all the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do a tab right now. After going there, tab. Yeah. So that it
Mm.
automatically, you don't have to really type it. And when you type it, you will end up making mistakes.
Mm.
Okay. So enter and ls. Always make sure do a PWD to understand whether you are in the correct folder or not.
Okay.
It may be little silly for you right now, but you will end up doing it PWD and ls after a while. Okay. Can you just copy paste that command and then do a git clone of the repository?
Yes, sir.
Could be okay. It is automatically taking a .git. Okay. Do a cd default VPC. Ajay, you could probably do this also since you have already checked out. If everybody has this particular
Okay.
repository checked out, you can go to this particular folder, default VPC. If you are already in default VPC, yeah, enter. Do PWD. If you are already in the default VPC, make sure you go to simple-ec2. CD space simple-ec2.
Simple.
Yeah, tab. Yeah.
Okay.
if you, yeah, enter, just try to go one step back. I'll tell you, explain few things. Do a cd space dot dot, yes. Do a ls. You will see multiple folders. The way I have created Terraform scripts here to make it okay, to make it different classifications, like installing some Docker apps, installing basic web page, and how to use modules, how to simply provision a EC2 instance with a single Terraform file. And there is one more something. Yesterday I added Linux class. In that I added a user data script to install, create some servers like Apache server, Jenkins server, and things like that. Okay. What you can do is you can go to simple EC2, which is a very simple file. Very simple. Yeah, correct. Do ILS. You will see that there is one TF Terraform file. Using that, you can actually provision your resources in AWS Cloud.
Mm.
Okay. I think you are good to go. You can just run /deploy.sh. Before that, you can do a cat deploy.sh to understand what is there inside. Cat deploy.sh. Anyone who is probably not understanding what we are doing, what is the direction we are going, please let me know. I'll try to explain.
So cat command is for what, sir?
Just displaying the content of the file. Concat, I mean, it is called
Okay.
concatenate, but you can also do view the file. You can also concatenate multiple files. Yeah, run it. I mean, enter. Any command, when I ask you to do, you have to just enter. Yeah.
Mm.
What is the thing that you see here? You have learned a little bit of Terraform, right, already? Or not yet?
Mm. Only one git clone and that only we did, but now I forgot everything, sir. It's
Okay.
been 2 weeks.
But any other input from other people? Like, have you learned Terraform so far or not yet?
Just a bit of adding IAM users.
Okay. But how did you do it? I mean, using Terraform workflow, or how did you do it?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
through Terraform.
Basically, I have added all the Terraform workflow, starting from init, validate, plan, and apply into a single shell script. So whenever you see a file called .sh, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
highlight the Pragati, that cat deploy.sh, right? Whatever file is ending with .sh, that means it's a shell
Mm-hmm.
script. It's a shell script.
Okay.
Shell script is nothing but to define it in a simple terms, sequence of commands put in a file and make it executable. If you want to make a note, you can just make a note. Shell script is a very simple scripting that that allows you to put multiple commands in a sequence in a single file and make it executable. That becomes a shell script.
That allows us to.
To put multiple lines in the single file, multiple commands in a single line, single file, sorry, and make it executable. Yeah. Then that becomes a shell script. Okay. If you just go back and then see the file that
Mm.
deploy.sh, it is just a few commands that you have just added into the deploy.sh script. See, okay. One more highlight that I would like to give it here. See, we are trying to parallelly learn three things here. One is Linux commands and shell script, Git, and Terraform. So it is all, I mean, whatever you do, right, in your organization also, it's going to be uh, kind of a mixture of everything, not just like only one tool that you'll be learning. Moving on, we'll also be learning GitLab and GitLab CI along the way. There is nothing like, I mean, cover one thing separately, cover the other thing separately, not like that. So you have to be focused on every class so that you follow things. Otherwise, you may have to go back and look at the recordings and then understand what exactly we did in the first class, second class, like that. Is it clear to all? You're able to follow?
Yes.
Yes.
So this particular folder, it will be default. By default, it will be there.
Yes, it is already
Yeah.
on your local machine. Unless you delete it, it will not go away.
Okay.
Yeah, Ajay, you have some questions.
No, sir.
Okay, who is the other person? It says Lenovo. Lenovo. I see Ram, Pragati, Manoj, Pradyuma. Okay, can you all unmute yourself and then just speak a word, at least understand who are all in the call? Okay, HP, I see.
Sir, Mansi.
Mansi.
Yeah.
Okay, is it possible you could change the name in your display? I mean, your,
Sir. I will log in.
I think you should be able to just make a change on the screen. Okay. Jasmine, you have any doubts?
Sir, I'm still understanding, sir.
Can you be louder, please? Can you come closer to the mic?
Sir, I'm still learning, still understanding. Not getting it.
Am I not getting your voice, or everybody is having the same problem?
Yeah, not clear.
Same issue.
Okay. Jasmine, can you please make sure you're...
Sir, yeah, sir, can you hear me?
Is it possible you can share your screen and speak? No?
Sir, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, much better. Yes.
Sir, I'm still learning. Like, I'm a little slow to learn. I'm getting it slowly.
It's okay, not a problem. You can share your screen. Are you on Windows machine?
I actually didn't do anything, sir. I was just listening and watching the class.
Okay, sure. No problem. Okay. Manoj,
Yeah, sir. I'll share my screen.
Pradyum, you have to probably share your screen next. Because I mean, I want everybody to follow the class so that I mean you don't miss anything. You learn whatever is required.
Okay. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Yes. It's a Windows box, right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, after going to default VPC,
Yes.
I couldn't follow
Okay.
the
Do a
steps.
CD space, simple EC2,
CD.
simple tab. Yeah. Do I enter? Do I ls? There is something called deploy.sh, right? That
Yeah.
script is a shell script which has sequence of commands for Terraform to create resources.
Okay.
If you do a
Okay.
cat main.tf, cat space main.tf, you will see the content of the Terraform script, whatever it is going to create.
I'll enter.
Yeah. When I say do means, I mean enter. So just make sure you guys do it. Just
Okay.
scroll up all the way from the first line. Yeah, fine. Okay, you can see that we are using provider AWS, region US East 1. Profile, we are currently using Cloud Tom. I will just disable it because I mean I don't want you to use that profile because it won't be configured. It has not been configured for you. The next thing is we are talking about which VPC we are going to use, and then subnet and things like that one by one. So I'll explain these commands or these scripts little later. But in order for us to go ahead with the Linux classes, we can do a /deploy.sh that will create an instance for you. D tab. Tab should work for you. Yes, enter. It will probably create an instance if everything is configured for you correctly with respect to access key and secret key. Okay, we can go ahead with the other person while this is going on for you.
You said if we, uh, you said something, sir.
Access key, secret key, right?
Yeah, access key, secret key. That I didn't do.
You didn't do. I have never done it. Okay. We may have to do that today.
Okay. I know how to do that, sir.
Yeah. Okay. You have to make sure you create IAM user from AWS console and
It's telling it's successful.
yeah, initialization is successful, but it doesn't mean that, let's see, is the Terraform validate successful or is it able to
Validate.
the AWS cloud or not? Okay. Validation is also successful. If plan goes fine, I think you should be able to connect with the AWS cloud and then do it.
No error. Okay,
Yeah, it says,
I'll do.
okay.
I have the same issue. That's what I was about to
Oh,
mention.
okay. Can you all do a VA space or I'll just give I'll just give a this one quick fix for this. You can do a git pull so that it is also easy for you to understand. Can you do a git log? Can you do a git log? So this will show you the latest commits from me, right? What is a topmost commit message?
This one.
No, no, no. On the top of your terminal,
Top. Okay, this one.
yeah, that is a commit ID, and then underneath you have script to check the repo URLs. No, underneath. Next. Yeah, script to check
Okay.
the repo URL, right?
Yeah.
I'll just quickly give a patch for this, and you will see a git log, and then you will see a different commit message. So that I remove the Cloud Term profile. Just give me a couple of minutes, or I'll just show you quickly. You can stop sharing a screen. I'll show you, and then you can do a git pull. How you probably work with Git. You all could see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I am inside the simple EC2 now. I go to main.tf and then give a comment over this and then do a git add is to add my file to the staging area and then do a git commit. Semicolon is used for separating the commands in the single line. Git commit -m, remove cloud term profile, comment out cloud term profile. And then I just do a git push and it'll automatically update the repositories for you. Now I'll stop sharing my screen. Anybody has any questions on this command that I have done it just now?
Yes, sir. I didn't get it.
Okay. See, I just went and opened the file in my local machine that is main.tf in which you have profile name cloud term, right? That I just commented out. Commenting out is all about adding a comment to a particular line so that it doesn't get executed. That is common in programming language. All the programming language comment is for just making sure necessary information is provided for the people who are reading the code, or whenever you want to stop execution, that line you can put a comment. So I put a comment over there, and then I did a sequence of git commands. Git add to add my commits to the staging area, and then save the commit, and then push the commit, push the changes. That's what I did. I can put a hash on the command line also like this so that it is just a comment, it is not getting executed. For now, I'll stop sharing my
Okay.
screen. Manoj, you could probably share once again quickly.
Okay.
We have seven more minutes. I'll probably disconnect after 5 minutes. Then we'll join after 2 minutes.
Yeah. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, yes. Can you do a queue? Queue to quit and then come out of this and do a git pull. Git pull. So this will pull the latest changes from my repo.
Latest one.
Everybody understand that git, what does a git pull command do?
Yes.
Okay. Do a git log now. Yeah. Can you go all the way up? Scroll up. Yeah. Can you see that comment out Cloudtom profile, whatever I have just.
Yeah, comment out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just now you push this one, right?
You got the latest comment from me. And now if you do a /deploy.sh, you should probably be able to do it.
Dot
No. You have to come out of this particular prompt. That is by pressing Q.
quit.
Yeah. Yeah. Do a
No,
/deploy.sh.
dot slash.
Deploy. Okay. While it is going on, I can ask other people to share the screen. Pradyum,
Okay.
you can stop sharing the screen. Yeah. Pradyum, can you just quickly share your screen?
Yes.
Next, Ram, do you have the same problem right now?
No, sir. It's running.
Okay. Just do a git pull to see the latest commit and then do a /deploy.sh to execute.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you're in. Okay. Do a queue. Do a cat.
Sir, I am unable to exit from this.
No. You just enter. Put the cursor inside the terminal. Put the cursor inside the terminal. Click inside the terminal first. And press Q. Yeah. Okay. You're able to come up right now. Do a ls.
Sir, I need to pull, right?
Yeah. Okay. You haven't done a git pull. Okay. Do a git pull. Okay. Now do a /deploy.sh.
Dot slash.
Deploy. D tab. No, don't type it all the way. I'm telling you, keep telling you, don't type it. You will definitely end up making mistakes. Okay, enter now. For now, it is okay. Okay, I'll just go ahead with Mansi. Mansi, can you just share your screen? If you have any doubts, please ask me, Pradim.
Okay, sir.
Mansi, you're good to share your screen?
So my system is when I'm going to perform any other task, my system got hang.
Okay,
So
sure.
I'll do it later.
Okay, no problem. Ram, could you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, for you, the resources are created in AWS Cloud. You also have the
Yes, sir.
public. You can do it.
Yes, I had the problem.
Okay, your problem is solved. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can, do you know how to log into the EC2 instance, right now?
No, sir, I was about to see your YouTube video to do that.
Do ALS for now. Do ALS. Yeah, you could see that my-key.pem, right?
Mhm.
Using that key, you can log into the public IP which is popped out over there. SSH-I, your my-key.pem. Tab. Don't type it.
Okay.
EC2-user @ symbol. Double click and right click. Usually, I mean, you should have also configured in such a way that, okay, so that becomes very handy for you to do some operations. Okay, now
Okay.
you are on the right page. Let's see, I mean,